No clickbait. You can see the videos on the screen. We'll play the story. Quick message. If you had someone to break up with you and you're struggling with it, I would suggest you to stand to the end. Or if you're the person that broke up with someone and they're having a difficult time moving on, I would urge you to stand to the end. However, if you don't want to stand to the end and you just want to watch the story and leave, it's cool. The only thing I ask you to do is hit that like button before you leave. Just please hit the like button before you leave. Or you can do like my core followers do, which I definitely appreciate. Y'all know I love y'all to life. You can hit that like button right now. You won't be disappointed. Now let's get into this tragic story.
33-year-old Lucretia Black was born and raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. Her friends describes her as a caring and loyal person. On December 3, 2023, Lucretia married Taria Brown. After marrying, Taria tatted "Till Death" on her arm, and to finish the slogan, Lucretia tatted "Do Us Apart" on her arm. From the outside looking in, things appeared perfect between the couple. They hung out and had fun times together. They also enjoyed vacations together.
That's them texting. I asked them that they know the information since carousel, like it's tiny to me. Get that water. Want the answer? I'm on Instagram.
There were underlying issues behind the social media presentation. According to one of Lucretia's friends, the two fought often and their relationship was toxic.
All right, quick pause. Listen, y'all know I always tell y'all, if it's your first time here, I always say be careful with the back and forth relationships. They become dangerous and toxic. And yeah, sometimes they can be fun because you build anticipation. You get a high when they come back. Everything start fresh. You know, everything is on point when they come back, and then y'all end up breaking up probably for the same thing for the 90th time. But it becomes very dangerous when one person don't want to do it no more and they really try to leave because the other person just expect them to just be there forever. And sometimes they'll try to come back to you because whatever they had going on the outside world didn't work. So they come back to you their comfort zone. Then when you don't want to accept them back, and especially when you move on with somebody else, some people can't handle it. But let's continue. We'll get into more of that later.
Growing tired of the toxicity, Taria gained the courage to break up with Lucretia. After doing so, Taria couldn't handle the breakup, which led to a minor placing a call to the police reporting that Lucretia was killed on November 18. Officers discovered 33-year-old Lucretia with gunshot wounds outside her home at 2179 Lincoln Avenue. She was pronounced dead at the scene. Detectives then identified the suspect as 42-year-old Taria Brown, who fled in a dark-colored 2014 Chevrolet Cruze before police arrived. A regional alert was issued with Brown's description and vehicle information.
Murder suspect dies after a police chase spanning over 150 miles. Good evening and thanks for joining us here at 10. I'm Chris Jacobs. Now, this all started this morning when a woman was shot and killed on Lincoln Avenue in Springfield Township. Police say the suspect died after a pursuit and a shooting involving police just north of Indianapolis. WLWT News 5's Lindsay Stone joins us live from the Springfield Township Police Department with what we're learning about how all of this unfolded. Lindsay.
Yeah, good evening, Chris. So neighbors say they heard gunshots ring out just before 7 o'clock this morning. And since then, what transpired over the next few hours actually crossed state lines and have left the community shaken.
This is 911. Do you have an emergency?
Yes, someone's dead.
Springfield Township police officers called to a home on Lincoln Avenue after reports of a shooting. The victim, 33-year-old Lucretia Black, was found dead outside the front door of her home.
She got shot.
She got shot in the head?
Yes, what bullets?
Police identified the suspect as 42-year-old Taria Brown, saying she fled the scene before officers got there. A broadcast went out to try and locate her.
Subject went in for questioning in a homicide that occurred in Springfield Township.
That's when troopers found her more than 150 miles away in Clinton County, Indiana. Brown led Indiana State Police on a chase. When the pursuit ended at a gas station, a gunshot was fired inside Brown's car, followed by shots fired by troopers on scene. Brown died at the scene.
We had people from here, from Clinton County, Tippecanoe County, Boone County. So agencies from all around came to assist with this. And we appreciate their quick response to assist our officers. That can sometimes be in an area that not a lot of other agencies are around. So we appreciate all the assistance from the surrounding agencies.
No troopers were injured. Meanwhile, neighbors in Springfield Township are left shaken by the news.
Shocked, surprised. It don't happen up here.
And now grieving this sudden loss and the horrific events that followed. Now, police have not said how the victim or the suspect knew each other, but they are asking anyone with information on either incident here in Ohio or in Indiana to come forward. Live tonight, Lindsay Stone, WWT News 5.
All right. Like the video if you have not liked the video. Man, condolences to both families. This is very unfortunate. Condolences to the young lady's children. Lucretia, I believe she had kids. Condolences to her children, all of her family, friends, loved ones, and the young man that she was taking care of. Man, keep your head up. I'm going to definitely suggest just the fact that you saw that can be traumatizing within itself. So definitely make sure you got a strong support system. Also, counseling and therapy, man, because that has to be tough for anybody to witness, man. Very unfortunate. I hate you had to see that, man, but be strong and hang in there. Like the video if you have not liked the video. Let's get into it. The thing that stood out to me most was those tattoos. You got to be careful with these tattoos, family. Sometimes you at the moment your emotions are high, their emotions are high, so you just getting the tattoo, just thinking, okay, cool. You know, this how we feeling at the time. But little do you know, when you put somebody's name on you or you do something like they did, this other person might take it like you're their property, and they might take it dead serious. Whereas in your mind, like, if we just break up, I just get it covered up. They may not take it like that, and they may not tell you that they taking it literally. So you have to be careful with that or whatnot. Next, nobody should be your everything, man. If somebody's your everything, then you probably got a problem with yourself. You need to pour more into yourself. If somebody want to break up with you, cool. Don't have some respect for yourself. Don't try to force them. I mean, like you said, you ask them. I always say you can ask them a couple of times. Let a little time go by, a couple of weeks. Ask them again just to see. But if they consistently telling you no and they're showing you that it's over, let it be over. It's cool. It's cool. Don't try to have some respect for yourself. You don't want to be with somebody and they really don't want to be with you. They probably just gonna drag you the whole time. They're gonna have no respect for you, and you're gonna be able to tell that they really don't want to be with you. So you don't want that. Just, it might hurt. I know breakups hurt. I've gone through them. They hurt. They sting, especially if y'all done a lot of stuff together and you really like the person or whatnot, and you just used to having that bond with them. I know it hurts, but you got to move on. Move on and, let them move on. Wish them happiness. Don't be bitter. Pray that they're well. And hopefully they wish you the same thing. Don't go making their life or living hell and all that. No, just move on. Move on. If you're struggling to move on, counseling and therapy. And with counseling and therapy, sometimes you don't find your match out the gate. So you have to go to different ones to find one that's, that can really help you or whatnot. But yeah, you want your mental health to be on point. So if you're struggling with it, then counseling and therapy. Also, engage in some activities that you've been wanting to engage in. When you break up with somebody, they break up with you, you have to relearn yourself, recreate yourself, and reinvent yourself. So relearn yourself. You've gone through so much in that relationship. Trust me, you are not the same person. If it was long term, you're not the same person that you were when you walked in there. So that's number one. You got to relearn yourself. Number two, you're going to recreate yourself. This is where you got to pour into yourself spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. gym, whatever religious institution that you're into, a strong support system, books, travel, restaurants, activities, just new exposure and stuff like that. Things that you always wanted to do them now, so you can, clear your mind and reinvent yourself. When you are engaging in these new things, it's going to become a part of you. It's going to become a part of you, and you working on you, and the things that you don't like, do away with them. Things that you do like, focus more on those, but don't just sit there and harbor on the breakup. You got to move on, and you got to pour into yourself. Next, people be so quick to take themselves out. I don't know what's wrong. Listen, and I think what they're doing is like temporary emotion. So you can feel one way right now. Y'all know how it is. You might feel depressed at the moment, but tomorrow you might wake up feeling something totally differently. Like you might be struggling with finding a job or something like that. We'll use that for an example. You put an application, nobody called. Then next week, you get a job that paid more than the one that you had previously. So now you got a booster. You got a boost of adrenaline and you feeling great. But if you would have taken yourself out in the process, then you would have never gotten that job. So life can be hard one year and be beautiful the next year. So I don't know what's wrong with these people taking themselves out. It's just temporary. You just got to get past the emotion, get past the hard part, and move on. Life can be great. You create it. Of course, with favor from upstairs. And lastly, if you're breaking up with somebody, they don't want to break up with you, you need to be cautious. You need to take all threats seriously. Oh, they wouldn't do that to me. Oh, I ain't worried about that. They ain't that type of person. You don't know what emotion you done stirred up with them. You don't know. They may not even be the same person that they were when you knew them. I mean, I know y'all have gone through that. Drop a 100 in the comment section if you've gone through it. Well, a person was one way when y'all were together, and then y'all broke up, and then boy, you just like, man, I ain't never even know they were capable of doing all that. Yeah, drop that 100 if that's you. Also, if they're making threats and stuff like that, you may have to relocate. Yes, you may have to relocate and don't come back to town, and don't be all on Instagram showing what city you in, or TikTok showing what city you in and showing the restaurants, because they'll come and get you. I've done stories where stuff like that has happened. You got to relocate and keep yourself low key. The first rule of life is self-preservation. So if your life is at stake, then yeah, you need to probably break up out your comfort zone and move on. I think the story was tragic. I think it was avoidable. I think the young lady was just in her feelings. And I think this is something she could have, I know this is something she could have gotten over. If she would have just let time heal her wound and worked on herself, I think she could have gotten past it. That's what I have to say about it. If you hadn't done so, like the video. For everybody that has liked the video, y'all know I appreciate it. Drop your comments, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about the story. I would love to hear it. Also, if I missed anything that can help anyone, please drop it in the comment section. It does not matter if it comes from me or if it comes from you. It's just about helping people on this channel. Subscribe to the channel if this is your first time here and you like the content. Please hit that subscribe button. And also, when you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when the videos drop. Hey, I appreciate everybody that shares the video. I see them. I appreciate it dearly. So keep sharing them. And if you know someone that can benefit from this video, please share it with them. I greatly appreciate it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You all be blessed. I am out. Peace.